It's Gypsy Man, and I wanted to make a quick video because I had a question from a viewer about the slide stop that I got for my gun for my staccato P. So uh, I went with a Triarch slide stop, and this is the original, and you can see that. And see if I can get in focus. One is extended and one isn't. So the original didn't come extended, which I didn't like because I was missing it. And I tried it in competition and was missing it and had to do slingshot. So I don't like doing that. I like using the slide stop to make the slide go forward. So when you buy this from Triarch, you know, but I gotta say that Triarch's communication wasn't very good when I had questions. But just wanted to put that out there. But the first thing you need to do and know is that you got to fit this to your gun. And what I mean by fitting it to your gun is mainly this part here. The pin that goes in, you can see that mine is 1/98 thousandths, okay? And I got this one to the same diameter. Now, when I got this one was at like 200, almost 210. So it'll fit in the gun, but it won't allow this lug to go forward all the way. And that's it. Well, basically there needs to be slack here. And when it was the full diameter, it didn't have any slack, so it didn't allow it to move. And what you were getting is it wasn't locking back. It was clunking when it locked back. So in order to fix that, you're going to have to either take this part to a smith, or you're going to have to sit there with some sandpaper and just wrap it, hold it like this with the sandpaper, and just keep twirling and twirling until it finally gets down. I know it's stainless steel, but believe me, sandpaper will cut. And you're going to keep going until you get the same diameter there. Once you have the same diameter, it also comes longer. As you can see, it's longer than the original. I like mine to protrude a little bit on the other side for ease of takedown, okay? But you can put it flush, you can make it whatever you want, but you're gonna have to grind that down. I use the Dremel and some sandpaper and then round it off at the end the way you want it to look. Also, when you're fitting it, this right here, I don't know the proper names of these things. I just know that the original one will look different than the one that comes on the Triarch piece, okay? You never want to foul the bottom here underneath. Do not foul the bottom, leave that alone. That's what allows your slide to lock back on empty if you choose to have that. And this profile is going to come, it's going to be way bigger. This one's going to be way bigger than this one. So I just kind of filed that using some hand files and some sandpaper and kind of made it look more like this one. Doesn't have to be perfect on this. As long as it's not touching anything in the gun, that's all I wanted. So I just wanted to look more like this, and that's what I pretty much did. I didn't do anything with the channel here, okay? Your slide runs across there. I didn't do anything with that. That one was pretty good. So you won't have to do anything with that. But the main things you're going to have to fit are the pin. You're going to have to fit the pin to the length and diameter that you need. And you can try to get this. And it's not hard. It actually sanded very easily. But just try to make it look as much like the original as possible. And from there, and remember, don't do anything to the bottom. And you're pretty much, it's going to take a long time. And I made a video on this. I talked about it a little bit, but someone asked about it, and if they decide to do it to their gun, you got to have some patience, and you got to have an eye. Okay, you got to know what it's going to look like and what you need it to do. Just don't mess with the channel. Don't mess with the bottom. You can play with this on the sides. You can play with the shape here. You can do that. On this one, you can play with that shape and make it close to this one. It won't be hard to do that. But the main part is this diameter. All right? Because on lock back, when I was playing with it, just like I do with my other guns, my Glocks, you know, you have to piece it together, right? So when I was coming forward, when I got to it right there, it would clunk forward. And I was like, okay, I know what's wrong with it. At first I didn't know what's wrong with it, but I figured it out. It needs some room to play inside of that lug on the barrel. And if you hear that, you can almost feel it like kind of just rotating. And the way that I knew it was right is I'll put the original in and I got a feel for how it felt inside of the slide. And once I got the diameter right on this new slide stop and it felt exactly like the original did when it was sliding back, I knew I had it. And it was game over from there. So I just wanted to make this quick video just to let you know. And it could be done. As you can see, I have it sticking out a little bit. I like the way that feels. Some people may not like it, but I like it. You don't got to worry about pushing it out by accident. It's not happening. And it's good to go. Trust me. Slide locks back. No problem. All right. Gypsy Man, quick video. And I'm out for those who are curious about the slide stop. Peace.